9:30. All right, Shelby, go ahead, come back towards me. All right, straight up. Push, push. All right, good. Yeah, you just want to try not to come this close to the jet ski. That's it. All right, this way. Good job. You got right out of the water. Okay, so let's keep our circle going. You want to stay off my 5 or my 7 o'clock, depending on which way you're going. And let's start working on that stomp, all right? I think that might have been what you were working on there. But when the stomp, you want to come down to the surface right when you get there. Boom, flatten those feet out and come back up. But you don't want to hold that flat-footed position too long. Remember, we want to keep going forward. So let's start working on that and try and get as low as you can. So we're trying to put all the hose in the water, but not the board. All the hose, got it? Either way, just away from me. All right, straight up. Up, up. All right, you ready? Great job. Okay, so you noticed that one time you went pretty high? All right, so that was you holding it too long. So you held it a little long there, but luckily you remembered to move forward before you got unstable. All right, straighten out. We want to try and avoid those circles there. We want to keep our legs straight and do big, nice, long motions. But great job on that. So now we'll move on to diving if you're comfortable diving. Okay, yeah, you're looking solid already, so I would say go for it. All right, so to start out with, we're going to taxi across the surface of the water. You're going to turn and go straight under. You want to get one body length straight down, all right? You should shoot water jets in the sky. Your head should be going to the bottom of the lake. And then as soon as you feel like you've got one body length fully extended down, you can come up. All right, you ready? Go that way some. Good job. All right, let's try that again. Let's get a little more downward. I said, let's try that again. Let's get a little more downward. I said, let's try it again and let's get a little more downward. Perfect. That's about what a dive will feel like, because you'll go about that deep. All right. So that was good. You might have went a little deeper actually. So, but that was perfect. Okay. That was perfect. Good job. You went a little deeper than you needed to, but I think that was good. All right. Okay. So now we're going to come straight out of the water like we're trying to fly. As soon as we break the surface, we're going to do a dive. All right. So let's get back in proper position here. Well, yeah. We're gonna get in flight position. We're gonna come straight out of the water. As soon as the board breaks the surface of the water, we're gonna take our hands. We're gonna put them in front of us. We're gonna take our thighs and our butt. We're gonna roll them back to our heels, and we're gonna go forward. So you're going like this. Straight up, lower body backwards, upper body forwards. And then you're gonna be diving. You wanna kinda hold that lower body on your heels for a little while so that the board kinda shoots backwards. So what it will do is cause you to go like this. So you're coming straight out, rolling onto your heels, and diving forward, all right? Or just come straight out of the water and try and dive. But I'm just telling you how you can use the FlyBoard to work to your advantage. All right, you ready? No, you're coming straight out. You ready? All right, so we waited too long. You wanna dive right as you break the water. So you don't want to come out and kind of fly. You want to dive right as you break the water so you have that thrust to kind of get you through the dive. So let's try it one more time. And I want you to try and go as straight down as possible, okay? It's all right. All right, one more. Here we go. Straight out and dive. Yeah, that was good. That was good. That was good. That's what you want to do, except don't hold your nose. What you need to do is have both your hands together, and when you hit the water, just slowly blow out of your nose. All right. But that was good. That looked clean. Looked a lot better than the first one. All right, you ready? All right, now, well, okay. So we can move on since you're not that comfortable diving. But the next thing would be to do a dive from the air. So we would do our circle. We would come down. We would stomp the water. Right as we're leaving the surface of the water, we would do our dive. You want to try that? Or do you want to try one more practice? Okay. Because see, the practice we're doing now, you're diving right from the surface, and when you do it from the air, you come down to the surface, stomp, and then you dive from the surface. So the practice is essentially the same, but you just combine everything you've learned into one move. Let's go that way some, and you can try it one more time, all right? All right, go ahead. All right, straight up and dive. All right? Okay, so you waited till you got to the end of the hose, which was bad because you waited till you got to the end of the hose, which when you got there, it jerked the jet ski. So it pulled back on your feet. But let's, I think you could do it from the air better because you're almost hesitating too much with this. So let's just get you going in the circles again and get you working on the stomps. And if ever you come down and you stomp the water and you feel really comfortable, go ahead and dive. All right? But you want to dive right as you stomp the water. So you come down, boom. As soon as you feel yourself going back up, dive. But you don't have to. We can move on to 360s or other things. It's just, it'd help you a good deal if you were comfortable diving. But would you like to try a 360 instead of dives? All right, so to do a 360, you're gonna do a 180 down to the water. So you're gonna come down to the water and stomp the water, but you're gonna do it turning as tight and sharp as you can. So, right? And then once we get down there, we're gonna try and do the other 180 as we leave the surface. So we wanna fly, boom, flatten out, then take our shoulders, roll them back, take our leg, pull it, and then just hold that position and try and go up while we're spinning, all right? Oh, all right, well, we're gonna be flying. We're gonna try and come down to the water and turn as sharp and quickly as possible. So, boom. Then we're gonna flatten out, and we're gonna wanna go straight up. So it's kind of like doing a stomp. So we're coming down, we're stomping the water now, but we're just coming down kind of at an angle and stomping the water, all right? So we're coming down at an angle, stomping the water, flattening our feet out, and as we go back up, we're gonna take our shoulders and turn them, and then take our leg and pull it. And then we're just gonna hold that position and spin going straight up. And you always wanna do that maneuver from back here while we're doing our circle, so that when you stop to do your maneuver there, the jet ski will pull away from you. Well, maybe a little more back there, so that when you stop to start spinning, it's gonna pull, the jet ski's gonna be going away from you. All right, you ready? Yeah, do a couple circles. Watch yourself. Little. Oh, well, just fly around then, and you're just trying to do a 360. It's tricky. I mean, it's a pretty advanced maneuver, but you have 8 minutes left. So you know, there's only so many things you can. We're doing a circle, chasing the rear of the jet ski. Right when you get to the rear, you want to try and do the sharpest stomp you can. So, ha! And then on the way up, we're coming back around the other way. So, bam, and then as we're coming up, shoulders. All right. I think what we ought to work on is just you stomping the water, and as you're coming up, try and spin. All right. So let's get some good stomps, and while you're going up, try and turn the board or turn your body. Just take your shoulders and kind of roll them, and take your hips and kind of turn them. But to do it properly, you're gonna have to stop your circle. So we're doing a circle, but then you gotta stop the board and go straight up. You want to kind of so start working on slowing your circle down. We don't want a fast circle for this. That way. That way. All right, now come this way. I mean, it's totally fine if you don't think you can get it. You can just fly around and enjoy yourself. You know, play with it some. You might be able to get it. You might not. But you don't have to. It's not like you have to do it. But so one thing I can see you're not comfortable with is going on your heels. So when you get on your heels, you don't even get close to getting on your heels. So start playing with maybe just hovering and going from your heels to your toes real fast. Because that'll help you get comfortable, because then when you come down to the water, you go heel side for a second, and you'll immediately go backwards, and you can spin out of it. And that'll be a perfect 360. right, go ahead. Come out of the water. Gotta flatten out a little sooner. All right? Just, just flatten out. As you're coming down, go ahead and start flattening out, It's all a fine line between your toes and your heels. And practice maybe slowing your circle down. Almost stopping your circle, hovering, and then going again. But don't hold it too long because, yeah, so we're doing our circle, then just flatten out and stop it. And kind of hold it for a second and then go again. So just stop, hover, but then go again. That'll you got to get more comfortable going on your heels, and every time you start getting there, you panic or something. I don't know. Maybe you're not thinking about it at all, but it just seems what I'm seeing is like when you start to go to your heels, you're like and you're not wanting to dig your heels in as much. But you're doing good. You look solid. So those are looking much better. Okay, so now when you go straight up like that, you see a couple times you turned in towards me. All right, when you went straight up, a couple of times you turned in towards me, right? All you had to do was keep turning to do a 360. So yeah, so start turning faster. As soon as you leave the surface, just start turning, and that's how you'll do your 360. We're out of time though, so we only got 1 minute left. So I'll hit you up one more time and we'll go. Alright, ready? You did a 180? Yeah, you did that 180 good. So that was half of it. All you had to do was the other half. It's all right though. I mean, a lot of people never even get to that step. So you did good. All right, let's head in. All right, roll over to your back. Roll over to your butt.